Hi everybody, welcome to Timeless Fluid Art. Well, the time has come for me to give you my secret recipe for the big cells. Aren't you excited? Okay, first of all, you need acrylic ink, all the colors. I have just red, yellow, and blue. Those are your primary colors. That makes every other color under the sun, okay? And then, make sure you can see, I can't see with this glare in front of me. Okay, you'll need a little red wax. Okay, shake it up. You'll need Floetrol. This is the American one. And you'll need, let me get my Floetrol over here. And you'll need paint. So I'm going to mix up some Amsterdam carmine, some turquoise blue Amsterdam, sky blue from Amsterdam, which by the way is a great, delicious color. Yellow, it's actually called Nickel Titan Yellow by Amsterdam. This is Jenise, one of my favorite colors, by Amsterdam. And I have the Bright Aqua Green by Liquitex Basics. Okay, so I have them all in a glass jar, which by the way, if you put them in a glass jar, if you need to, you don't have to waste money throwing cups away. You put a kiss of each one, all right? This is a kiss, another kiss. Oh, there's just a little kiss, okay? No measurement required, just put a glob. Now this is a 60 milliliter jar, and it's not even a teaspoon I have of paint here. You see the side? You can see the kiss. It's another one, it's the aqua green. Just try to get the size. Actually it's showing wider or bigger on the side, but it's just a kiss. Just plop it in there. And then I'm using some Decawart 24K. Alrighty, now you take your Floetrol. Let me open my, I always keep my little peanut jars. They're great because I can handle it. Let me just mix this, shake it up a little bit. It's been here a couple days. All right. Okay, I'm gonna move these out of the way. All right, now you're gonna take each one and just cover it up with Floetrol. So, you see how it's covered up? That's all you need to do. That may need a little bit more, but we shall see. Now my red, just cover it up. That's all you need to do. My aqua, just cover it up. And I'll just go around and do the rest. It's not rocket science, guys. If you want cells that you can get all the time, this is the way to do. Now for the gold, I'm just doing just enough to cover the top, but not, not a lot, just like that. If you look at the side, it's about 1/4 inch. I may or may not need more or less of my Floetrol. It's based on the consistency. Now, you're gonna put a teaspoon of wax in every single one. This is my own recipe that I've played with, of which I can do all these cells all the time. Okay. So, now I have these marked. This is for my wax, teaspoon, okay? So, whoops. Teaspoon here, teaspoon here, teaspoon there. Each one gets a teaspoon. And I should put my mask on, which I will in a second. Let me wipe this off. I only use it for my min wax, so I just wipe it off really good. Next, you're going to put a teaspoon of Valspar in each one. Now, I think I have enough in my cup here, my glass here. Yes, I do. Let me seal this up real quick. Use a mallet, and you just bang it shut. I've got a fingerprint on my glasses, so let me just wipe that up. All right. Still see it. Oh man, I now made it worse. All right, let's try that now. Hope this isn't scratching my lens. This kind of. All right, let me use my shirt. Much better. I think I see now better than I did. All right, this should be enough Valspar. If not, I have a gallon I could use. All right, I'm going to use a teaspoon in each one. Okay, get over closer to me. And another teaspoon. This, I will be letting it sit. As soon as I mix each one up, this will sit for a couple of hours because I do find that does make a difference. And if you happen to need more paint, I don't do this in the I don't put the Valspar in the gold. That stays the way it is. All right, let me just wipe this. Okay, now, let me just wipe my container. This is just for my Valspar, and I have it labeled as such. Okay. And this is BC for big cells. So these are all my number 20 big cell recipe, which you all are getting privy to. And I was trying to figure out measurements, but you know what? It depends on the paint. Depends on whether the sun's shining or it's crazy. I have my sticks in each one here. Now you have to mix. Let me just wipe this here. I have, it's wet. All right. Now see the blue, the sky blue is always a lot loose, thinner. So sky blue, I'm going to add just a little bit more. And actually, I can get some of my Liquitex Basics paint and add to these too. So, let me get my light blue. I'm going to do brilliant blue. I'm going to do my turquoise. No yellow. Let me see. I also found mixing the two with Liquitex Basics is really good too, because this is a little thicker. So let me drop a little bit here and you'll see the difference in the consistency. So mix it up really good. Okay, now it's still a little thick. You want it more loose. Now this is a very good consistency. Now I want to add a little drop of my blue acrylic ink. I'm going to do 2 drops of that and then 2 drops of the white because I don't want it to be dark blue. But for me, it just changes something. And I absolutely love it. Okay, now let me mix this up. It'll disappear and it'll still be blue, light blue. And this beautiful consistency. I can't tell you seeing it. Yeah. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna sit that over here. Now I'm doing my manganese, I believe. It is. Okay, now you can see how it's getting clumpy or weird looking. That's because I have to add a little more paint. So let me add just a little bit more. Not much more. Poop. Okay. And then it starts to get a little bit better. You can see it's blending a little bit. Now, this particular case, I will have to add just a tad more of Floetrol. It's all, you just eye it. And I mean just a tad. All right. That's just a drop. But did you see it? Just a drop. Okay. Now you mix it. Now I'm in my blue, once again. And since this is a little greenish, bluish, manganese-ish, I'm just going to add a little yellow. Not much. And I'm going to leave that as that. And then mix it up. And it's beautiful. Okay? And put that over here. Now my carmine. Carmine is also another thinner. And I found out that it really gets thinner. Amsterdam paint. So I'm going to add a little quinacridone in with the carmine. It'll be a much richer color. And let's see what happens now. Let me wipe this off. See how much richer it is? Okay, and it's still a little gloopy. You can still mix it. And then we'll add a little bit of the red. I tried it without doing little glops of red or anything, and for some reason it just changes it. Without it, I don't get it. Must be a chemical combination. Now it's beautiful. Okay. All right. This one here is turquoise. Whoops. Sometimes you get carried away and you can spill a bit. That's okay. It doesn't affect the outcome. And this is a beautiful color, turquoise. This really is. So I'm going to add a little bit of Liquitex turquoise to it. Just a dab will do you. And believe me, I'm telling you right now, the difference when you add the two together is night and day. You just get a much better consistency. Oh, this is just beautiful. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the blue and a little bit of the yellow, but it's not that much because it's not that green. It's just a blob, just a drop. It pays to know what colors to mix together, because if you don't know your colors, and I will show you this book too. I just had it out. Okay, once again, delicious. Yummy, 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 yummy. You just want to eat it. Okay, now here's my aqua, which, by the way, is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. But this is totally Liquitex Basics. Now, I don't have an aqua in Amsterdam, but it won't stop me from adding a little sky blue to it. You just play. Life is too short to have to worry about things. Get over there. Alrighty. Let's see what consistency I get now. I don't suggest doing this without your mask. I mean, really, I really don't suggest you doing it. Now this requires just a little bit more Floetrol. And I mean just a dab. Okay. I should probably do my accelerator. I do an accelerator, which is different from an activator, but I still have plenty left in here, so I'm not going to do it. Okay. This is already turning out to be a yummy color. Yummy, 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 yummy. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the blue and yellow and white. So blue, yellow, and white. Okay. Because I'm putting the blue in, I'm putting the yellow because this is aqua color. So it's going to still be a little green. And mix it. Perfect, guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, the next is yellow. Now this yellow is, Amsterdam one is very watery, so let me get my, I don't think I have any more. Oh, I do here. Let me get my big one. Now, since I really love yellow, I have, this was a gift, the gigantic amount of yellow. So let me open this up. Sometimes it's hard. Okay. And I only need a little bit of this, but this will be just enough of the magic. And I'm talking just a little bit. That's all I need. And I don't need this stick anymore. All right, let me put my lid back on. Okay. It's not going in, right? Keeps missing this thread. Well, I'll have to wait. Okay, now mix it up. Honey. Okay, now this is going to take just a little more Floetrol. Just a dab. Since I did add a little dab of do you, gotta have a little dab to go with it. Okay. And it immediately starts getting creamy. It's delicious. I didn't add brilliant blue to anything. I probably should have. Okay, now I have to have my yellow. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 yellows, since it is yellow. And a little bit of white to lighten it up. Okay. And mix it up. And I did those by accident one day. I said, let me just do these and see what happens. Now this is great. Look at that beautiful consistency. All right, last but not least, let me just try and get this. I don't know why it's sticking as it is. Oh, now I got it. Okay. And now my gold. All this has in it is a little bit of Floetrol. I don't put anything else with it. Okay. Just mix it, mix it, mix it. And I need a little bit more Floetrol to it. So it'll be nice and smooth. I want to be able to have a nice smooth consistency. You want to be able to spread out into any kind of flour you're making or any kind of anything. All right, you could tell right away, as soon as you have that little bit of scoop. Look at that, yummy. Okay, now I'm gonna put the lids on and leave these, and I might just leave them overnight, but let me show you a little trick with these sticks, because sometimes you want to use the same ones instead of wasting time and money on other sticks. Where's my glass? Here we go. You take a cup. No, I have better ones over here. Hold on. Okay. Plastic cup. See that? Now you just take and stick it against the side. Okay? Now let me find a lid for this one. I don't have a turquoise one, so that's a yellow. I don't want to use a yellow one. I'm going to use this turquoise on this one. I don't have it named or or anything. So this is now covered. I'll look at it later on, tomorrow maybe, tonight, I don't know when. I'm going to put this. This had blue in it, so none of these they're all screwed up now. But I'll put that over there. Okay, then I have my red. Oops. They'll dry there, and then you just peel it off and you could use the other side of the stick. So no waste. All right, my gold. I don't have an actual gold lid for this, so I'm going to put this yellow one on it over here, because I have another yellow over here. Actually, I got a couple yellows. Okay. You don't care about the bottom because you're not going to use that side of it. That's if you want to be cheap and, keep your colors. All right, let me put the turquoise in. The aqua, rather. Aqua Vila is this color green. Okay. Blue, I need another blue. So I'm going to take this lid off here. And I'll put yellow. That's what happens when you don't have a container for all the colors that you have. So now this would be good for the light blue. So let me see if I got another. I don't have another container for that. So I'll still try to keep the yellows with the yellows, the blues with the blues. And I don't have a green, so it's going to be orange. Okay. So now we have, that wasn't new, right? No. All my clean jars. I have 2, 4, 6, 7 colors, 6 colors and 1 gold. Then just leave that and let them dry, and I'll be able to use them tomorrow later on. So, okay, this is part 1. Part 2, we'll be doing a painting. And I'll probably show how I do my accelerator. So I may just do one. This is empty now because I used it as a base coat last night. But I have to wash it up, so I'm not going to do it right now. All right, guys. Well, I'll catch you later. Mix your paint, and then we'll get back maybe sometime tomorrow, and we'll do a painting together. So get your painting all mixed up, and I'll get back with you. Until then, take it easy. Bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I'm covering up the cameras. Okay, here we go. Don't forget to subscribe, and by all means, like. Did my hair blonde in case you didn't notice. Anyway, all right. Bye, guys. Thank you.